Hello and welcome to a Vinyl Haul special edition for Record Store Day, June of 2022 edition of True Audio Files. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to bring up, before I go over my Record Store Day purchases, a couple of things that for those people who watch all my videos are probably getting tired of, but I'm going to do it again anyways. Probably won't do it for much longer, but wanted to talk about my Facebook group. True Audio Files on Facebook, just like it's spelled here. We've been getting more and more people on. I have been a little bit absent from it for the past few weeks because I have a new role at my real job. So it's been taking away a lot of my personal time I've had, but I'm going to try to get more into it here again. But I love the participation. We are definitely getting some participation there and would love to have you join us in that group. Also, for those of you who are relatively new as well, these are basically records I've purchased this week that are new releases besides what I'm going to show you here. But, got a couple of jazz titles that came out, and then Information Society was big when I was in high school, so I just figured I'd get that reissue as well. So now that I've gone over that stuff, let's go over the Record Store Day stuff. Today actually was a little bit bigger of a crowd than I was anticipating because there weren't a lot of titles. They came later than normal, though. I came actually a little bit later than my normal time, and usually when I do that, I'm 6th, 7th, 8th in line, but I was actually first, which means I was able to get everything I wanted for sure, which was awesome. So very excited to go over that stuff with you and show you what I've got. Got a lot more than I originally was going to, which is always the way, though, isn't it? So let's get started. We're going to start off with Ray Charles and Genius Loves Company. I really dig this album. This is a opaque gold vinyl version of it. I'm hoping it's the gold color that I've typically seen on some recent gold reissues because it's a really cool color. So excited for that. I used to listen to that all the time when it first came out. Next up is Miles Davis. This is a live show from Montreal back in the 80s, which is probably his least popular era, but I actually like it. It's not my favorite time period of his, but I definitely still enjoy it. It's kind of cool, and looking forward to listening to that live one, which I don't usually like live albums, if you know my stuff, you know me about that. But next one up is Here Comes Fats Domino. My dad used to listen to Fats Domino a lot, and I kind of got into him, Blueberry Hill, and I'm Walkin', and My Blue Heaven. I don't think any of those are on here, but there's some stuff in here that looks like it's good, and I really like his stuff anyways. This was limited to 1,500, and I think it's on a purple vinyl, so that's kind of fun. This one, from what I understand, was a pretty limited reissue. This is the Bobby Hamilton Quintet Unlimited Dream Queen. This was actually cut from the analog master tapes, supposedly, by Bernie Grundman. It says it's an all analog cut of it, and from what Record Store Day, the Record Store Day website said there was only 1,000 of these, but so it's cool. I am excited to check that one out. I've never heard that. Supposedly, the first pressing of that back in the 70s was only like 500 copies or something. So next one up. Another jazz title, Freddy Hubbard, and this is Music Is Here, live at Studio 104 in Paris, and a double album, and so I can't wait to check that one out, and I don't know if there's anybody that I particularly know that is with him on this, but hopefully that one will be very cool. Then the next one is, well, it says Paul McCartney, but it's Paul McCartney and St. Vincent. Basically the Women and Wives, it's a Women and Wives single. The first side is the straight Paul McCartney version. The second side is the St. Vincent remix. So I liked that song a lot, and kind of excited. There's only, I think, 3,000 of those that was printed, which for Paul McCartney, that's very, very limited. Next one up is Pearl Jam, and this is live on two legs. This was recorded during the tour for the album Yield. So another one, again, I don't typically buy live albums, especially live albums on Record Store Day, but this is a previously released on CD. I don't know if it's, it is, I guess it was originally released on vinyl as well, but so looking forward to that one. This one was the main one I was looking for this time around, and that is Prince, or the artist formerly known as Prince, now known as Prince again. The Gold Experience. This is a replica of the promo copies that were sent to DJs back in '95, and they reissued the CD version of this yesterday, the day before Record Store Day, and this is the vinyl version. It's gold, and not the gold that I really like, but it's still, it's like a transparent gold. I opened this one up mainly because I had heard some rumors that some people were getting two of the same record in the album. So in other words, they got two record ones instead of a record one and a record two. But thankfully, mine was not like that. Next one up, Go Ahead Punk, Make My Day. This is a kind of a punk compilation of like early 90s punk bands. Things like there's basically a couple of Offspring, AFI, Guttermouth songs, Jughead's Revenge. So I was kind of curious about this one. I liked a few of the artists, and I hadn't heard some of the songs, so I wanted to give that one a try. This one I was kind of on the, actually, the next two are kind of ones that I was on the fence about, and I broke down and bought it. This one I mainly bought it because I think there's some stuff on here that I don't already have, but it's 50 years of TV's Greatest Hits. So I bought this for two reasons. One is, like I mentioned, there are some things on here that I don't already have, but also I'm a sucker for the splatter vinyl, so it looks like it's going to be kind of cool. But, this has the themes to like Miami Vice and MASH and Charlie's Angels. I wonder if Golden Girls is on there, because that's a big one. So that would be cool if it has it. I don't see it when looking kind of through here, but there is a lot of great stuff. There's got Dukes of Hazzards, you got The Simpsons, Futurama, Who's the Boss, Fame, Miami Vice, Full House, Home Improvement. There is a bunch of stuff, but I actually, you know what? I don't think I see Golden Girls, which is a little bit disappointing. But anyways, that's a 2-record set. Last one is one that is the most expensive one I got, which it figures because it's also probably the one that was about to be cut from my list, and that's The Who, It's Hard. I mean, I already have, I think, a first or early pressing of this. And I'm not a gigantic Who fan. I do like them a lot, so don't get all over me about it. But and I do like a few of the songs on this, so it's cool. But it also has a second record, which I think the second side of the second record has a bunch of previously unreleased stuff. And it was half-speed mastered, and those are usually done pretty good. It's actually interesting. It was mastered by John Astley as well, so Never Gonna Give You Up. Anyway, I guess they were rickrolled. But anyway, that's for another story, for another day. But that's everything I got today. It was a lot. Not as much as I usually get, but more than I expected to get. So that is everything I got. I'd love to hear what you got. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on the stuff that I got as well. But if you liked what you saw here, hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when my new things come out, my new videos come out, hit that alert bell. And please, again, make some comments down below. Join my Facebook group. I'm also on other social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. So you can check me out there as well. That is everything for today. Thanks a lot. You have a great one.